see the big picture. I had a lot of fun, but I probably won't miss you. Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord's picture,
I'm living life in the fast lane, like I'm doing 160 on the freeway, with 2 bottles of Ciroc and that loud pack. Tell me how you love that, cause to me it feels good, good.
On that Tony,
yes, to me it feels good.
That's how good it feels.
So good, yes, to me it feels good.
It feels good to be recognized for spitting killer lines and killing shows live. That's what you get when you fucking with these guys. It's click music, give me mine with it enterprise. And when we do it, man, we always leave you satisfied. That's why I know one day we will be televised, and the whole world will know that we are alive. And we gon' shut it down and keep living the good life. And we gon' take over the game like Young Money, without auto-tunes and without dressing funny. And we gon' smoke good, just like we should. And we gon' drink great till I die and date. I do this for my niggas who no longer here today, but it's okay because they living through me anyway. Man, on my mama, man, I promise we gon' fucking ball. We like the winter, motherfucker, we'll never fall.
I'm living life in the fast lane, like I'm doing 160 on the freeway, with 2 bottles of Ciroc and that loud pack. Tell me how you love that, cause to me it feels good, good. Yes, to me it feels good, so good. Yes, to me it feels good. I'm living life in the fast lane, like I'm doing 160 on the freeway, with 2 bottles of Ciroc and that loud pack. Tell me how you love that, cause to me it feels good, good. Yes, to me it feels good, so good. Yes, to me it feels good.
They want me going to here's their chance. I ain't running, get right in without a fight is what they want. And tell them pussies that they bugging, gotta work for it. I know the lady in this building probably worked that on me, or one of them niggas working for me. Either way, I never back down. Corruption, Breeze. Faces you fuck faces, I'm one of the greatest, most expected to make it. Being patient, waiting for them to take my records and break it. Extremely concentrated, I just want my stake for the taking. Amazed to go from most hated to highly anticipated. I am nothing less than a gift, plus I'm next on that list. Stretching I kick, I'm feeling blessed to this bitch. Hatred to spit, really try to forget that shit exists. A humble mind, but I get reckless as shit. Down here, man, enough weapons tucked in my sessions. The law should fear me, my composition and in competition, and all is near me. Use your ears and not your mouth, you get this game better. And that's why silent and listen hold all the same letters. I'm way better than the average rap artist you give a listen to. We talking lyrical, I would murder the individual. The crown is visible, I'm the one that you need to give it to. One sign's the best and I am living proof. Well, alright, what a feeling when you spitting that crack and getting love off a track, putting your town on the map. And off the words in your rap, you getting hugs in the dad. They like Briggs, you bringing hip-hop back. But alright.
Hey, what a feeling when you spitting that crack and getting love off your track, getting your town on the map. And off the words in your raps, you get the hugs in the dad. They like Mac, you bringing hip-hop back. I'm the theory of the 7th, life at the Brinkley, hip-hop graved and grave YOLO. She should thank me, that CPR through these CDs are the reason these squares get shelved like VCRs. Stalk the law, forgive me for my corruption, been turning nothing to something. I feel like it's all or nothing. Thought it wasn't a channel for revelation. Garden State green dollars get branched in the land of Satan. It's blatant. You ain't tuned into the tools. The quote that I thought I had ain't equivalent to the views. But when you reckon like Mayweather's, what's left to prove? Respect fucks to give, and my mind what's left to lose. The devil with pride is the liars is dressed in truths. The bias lawless are the writers who set the rules. My riders ride the tires until they out all the views. Some would rather pay homage before they pay their dues. That's real.
What a feeling when you spitting that crack and getting love off a track, putting your town on the map. And off the words in your rap, you getting hugs in the dad. They like Briggs, you bringing hip-hop back. But alright.
Hey, what a feeling when you spitting that crack and getting love off your track, getting your town on the map. And off the words in your raps, you get the hugs in the dad. They like Mac, you bringing hip-hop back.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the 14A Sports Radio Show. As you can see, we've got a very special guest here on now. PaddyBoy Farrell, what's going on, baby?
What's up, gentlemen?
What's up, Patty? Thanks for coming on, brother. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you, boys, for having me.
All right, now, for those of you who don't know PaddyBoy, he's a 6'2", 222-pound boxer. He is 8-1-1. Now, let's talk about that loss a little bit. That was a little bit BS, huh?
I fought a Philly kid from Philly in Philly on a couple weeks' notice. I was in a gym. I was, no, I can't.
All right.
I don't hear it.
Yeah, the old technical,
technical
difficulties.
Keep rolling with the punches.
Yeah, no, we can't hear him. He's not even on.
Well, we're on the air.
Yeah. All right, good. Here, talk it to here.
No, that's all right.
Well, no, we can still talk to the mic, yeah.
I can hear it through the mic.
All right, we'll cut this portion of the interview if everybody sees.
We'll go straight. I'm good. I can hear you through
the
headphones.
All right, go ahead. So what happened? What happened down in Philly?
Not that I fought a 6'3". This is when I fought a cruiserweight. I was fighting a cruiserweight my entire amateur career. I fought at 200 pounds, which is a heavyweight in the amateurs, but as a professional, it's what used to be the old junior heavyweight. Evander Holyfield's what he started out at, became a junior heavyweight champion, and then bounced up to heavyweight. So your max is 200 pounds.
All right.
My first 7 fights as a pro were at 200 pounds, and then I had a year and a half layoff. We went into the Fire Academy. I broke my nose twice in that instance.
I remember that. That. Hey, if you see us off the air, ask that story because that's a great story.
I broke my nose twice, and I had surgery, so I was out for about a year with the one break and the second break, and then I had the surgery, and then we went into the academy. So
yeah.
That's where we're at.
So do you find it tough to jump weight classes, or was that kind of natural for you moving up in a weight class?
Well, it was kind of natural for me because as a college football player, I was at I played at 255, 247 at LaSalle University. So
you know what? LaSalle's doing pretty good in basketball. They didn't make the tournament there, huh?
Making it
look at
Butler.
Yeah. Oh, that's a nice win.
VCU.
And Butler beat #1 Gonzaga.
Not too shabby.
Yeah, not bad. 6 degrees of separation there. You're getting there.
Like Kevin Bacon, you know.
That's it. So I guess you've cut weight, and now you're at 220. And how you feeling? What do you got?
Nothing. You know, I mean, I originally started fighting because my next door neighbor was Arturo Gotti's trainer.
Really?
Mickey Red Skronsky is his name.
Wow.
He's no longer training me. He retired from boxing, went back to full-time work. But
wow, that's very interesting.
Yeah, no, that's kind of the reason I got interested was watching Arturo. My mom was a fan of Arturo's. I became a fan of boxing because of Arturo Gotti, and
So was this this was a post-college thing that
post-college
that you got into?
Yeah, I graduated college 2005.
Okay. When was your first fight?
Well, let's see. I walked in the gym. I would say probably September 2005, October 2005, and I didn't fight until my first fight was in the end of 2006.
Awesome.
So it was about a year and some change. He made a deal with me. I said I wanted to fight, and he said, "I'll make you a deal. You stay in the gym for a year, I'll let you fight." I stayed in the gym for a year.
No kidding.
He held up I held up my end of the bargain. He held up his end of the bargain.
And now here we are. Now you're on the radio. Awesome.
Our first big star.
Yeah.
First big star.
Yeah. By the way, you're our first in-studio guest. We had a couple call-ins, but you know,
I'd
rather have it no other way. I'd rather have it no other way.
I would go maybe like D-list celebrity.
Let's not get crazy. Let's not get crazy. You're not a celebrity. Oh, come on now, Patrick. Let's go. Come on.
Now, for those of you guys who aren't listening to the beginning of the show, PaddyBoy is going to be fighting at the Birchwood Manor at Whippany, New Jersey on March 15th. This is against John Lennox. He's a 10-2 fighter. On the research that I've been doing, it appears like this is
broken. Look at Walsh getting into the research,
baby. This is probably going to be your toughest fight to date. You agree?
It should be my toughest fight to date. All my guys that I've pretty much fought throughout my entire career have been journeymen. Have been guys that have. I mean, when I had my fourth fight, I fought a kid with 13 fights. My fifth fight, I fought a kid with, I think it was around 14 fights. And then I fought Newton the Butcher Kid, who had fought Lou Del Val for the light heavyweight championship of the world. He had fought Emmanuel Nwadu, who was cruiserweight champion of the world as well. We fought to a 6-round draw. I won on one scorecard, and we fought on ESPN2. This is July 2010. We fought on ESPN2. And we fought to a 6-round draw. I won on one scorecard. One scorecard was 58-56. I won 4 rounds to 2, and the other 2 scorecards were even. It was a great fight. We stood in the middle of the ring, went toe-to-toe, had a fucking blast at it. and we put on a show. That's what the name is. That's what the name of the game is.
Awesome.
Now with these guys, you fight them. Like, are you friendly with them outside the ring, or is it just?
It totally depends on the situation. I mean, this situation I'm in right now, it's not going to be very friendly.
Nice. Good. That's how we like it as fans.
Testy, baby. I like it. We're coming for you, Lennox.
Not me.
Patty's coming for you.
He's got a little bit of a mouth, and so does his manager.
And nice. So do you.
Yeah. You know what? Listen, I'm there's got to be a good guy and a bad guy in the sport. I have no problem playing a good guy because you know what?
You're Irish.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what happens when you talk shit. It'll come back to bite you in the ass somewhere or another. I'll tell you that much. Sure. And hey, I'll tell you what. I'll let my fist do the talking.
Ooh, like that, Lennox.
So
like that.
So obviously, boxing, very physical, physically demanding sport. Break it down. Give me a trainer regimen. How do you prepare for a boxing match?
Well, I mean, first we start out. Pretty much, it should be a week for every round that you're fighting. So I mean,
really?
6 weeks would be pretty much. I like to do it a little bit longer. Partly because my body I've just kind of conditioned my body so that I press it a little bit harder. I want to be in tip-top condition.
Absolutely.
As it starts to go on and I start going up in rounds, 8 rounds, 10 rounds, it should be about 8 weeks, 10 weeks max. 10 weeks is 2.5 months. I mean, that's more than enough time. But I mean, going from playing football at 247, I played at 255 was my heaviest my senior year.
Wow.
I came back down. My lowest I ever fought at was 192.5.
Wow.
So that's some change, but
yeah, that's pretty drastic. That's a lot of weight difference.
What's the craziest thing that you've ever done to lose weight like that for a fight?
No, you know what happened? I've been powerlifting for 10 years. When I was playing football at St. Peter's Prep and when I was playing football at LaSalle University. I've been powerlifting for ages, eating whatever I wanted to because, you had to be big, you had to be strong. And then I went and started conditioning in the gym, went with Mickey Red Skronsky, started training with him, and I would say about 6 months later, 40 pounds was gone.
Wow. That's
so
crazy.
That's how I wound up.
Any tips you have, I will definitely take some.
Yeah, I think we both.
My training consists of we do 24/72 in Firehouse, so my 24 is my day off from the gym.
Right.
My other,
so
my 70.
So you're 5 days a week.
5 days a week, 6 days a week, whatever you want to call it. I do 2 a days on the days that I'm out of the gym, out of the Firehouse. I do whatever it's running, strength and conditioning, boxing. I do boxing every day.
Yeah, awesome.
My boxing gym
I saw you the other day. You had a cool picture on Facebook. You were flipping a tire. What is that?
Nice.
Little strongman competition. Flip the tire, baby. Nice.
We do 30 seconds rest. That was actually one of my rest periods.
You flip tires in the rest period?
Yeah, during our rest period.
I want no part of this game.
During our rest period, that's part of that's what we do, an active rest.
See, John Lennox, that's what's coming for you.
Hey,
tire flipping.
That's awesome. When I rest, that's like taking a piss, man. And I'm resting between curling cups and bottles.
Yeah, a little 16-ounce girls never hurt nobody.
Now, during this training regimen, like, what kind of stuff are you eating?
I very clean. Exactly.
Clean it up.
Right now, because I'm fighting at heavyweight and I don't have to cut weight and I don't have to make 200. I don't have to make 200 pounds, which was my old weight class, cruiserweight. I pretty much am allowed to. I used to have to cut carbs. Pretty much, about a month out, we'd cut carbs and make them minimal. Now it's just I eat very clean, very healthy oatmeal in the morning.
Steel cut oatmeal.
Steel cut oatmeal.
My man,
steel cut. That's right, Irish oats.
Yeah, my man Kevin Phillips turned me on to that steel cut, baby. What's up, KP?
I eat healthy, multigrain cereal, stuff like that. In the afternoon, we'll do tuna on rye, tuna on whole wheat. I just eat real clean, and then for dinner, it's fish, vegetables, chicken, vegetables, beef, vegetables. We'll eat a little brown rice if need a little carbohydrates to.
You need the energy.
You need a little energy. I don't got to make 200 pounds anymore. So,
Patty, let me ask you this. So I'm looking at your shirt, and so he has an awesome shirt with Stallone and Mr. T, Rocky 3, going nose to nose there. But is there any boxer historically that you would pattern yourself after, or that you do pattern yourself after,
well, anyone? I mean, part of the reason I got into the sport was going down to Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City and watching Arturo Gatti. Arturo Gatti's second fight with Mickey Ward.
From
that fight, that was the first
fight
fight I ever saw. Was Arturo Gatti Mickey Ward.
That's
2.
some fight, huh?
So
that was like a movie fight where they just stood toe to toe, just beat each other up.
From that point on, I saw every single Arturo Gatti fight that there has been. So I fell in love. I fell in love with the sport. You know, it was just something that
right.
You get addicted to going to the gym. You get addicted to doing things. You know, I mean, it takes a little bit. You know, the first thing somebody said, Captain Chaffee said something to me the other day. He said, my son wants to get into boxing. He said, well, what's one thing you tell him? I said, does he like his nose? He goes, what do you mean, does he like his nose? I said, because if he likes his nose, tell him it's not for him.
I'll tell you what, you don't even have to be a boxer to get your nose broken.
No.
I'm referencing that story that I really can't. But if you see me in the streets, buy me a beer and ask me about it. It's a great story. Oh,
I'll be there too. I will also take a beer. Now, you know, you're doing all this stuff. You know, I know that you like to. Gotti was the guy that really inspired you. Now, who in the boxing community, you know, like when people talk about you on like websites or, you know, chitter chat or whatever it might be, who do they think that you remind them of?
I don't know. I mean, I that's my style. I'm a very aggressive fighter. I come forward. And if you hit me, which, you know, it's bound, you know, you're going to get hit. In this game, you're going to get hit.
Hence the nose.
You know, in this game, you're going to get hit. But with me, you knock me down, or you hurt me, I'm going to keep coming. Good. I'm going to keep coming. I'm one of those guys. That's my style. I'm very aggressive. I like to come forward. I bury my head in your chest, and it's not if I catch you, but when I catch you, because in this game you're going to get caught, and when you do, it's how you react.
Getting got.
You know what's great about this? This fight, March 15th, Birchwood Manor, Whippany, New Jersey.
Nice.
Another good plug.
This kid's a
This
plug
is going to be
master.
my first boxing match, so you might inspire me to be a boxer.
You never know.
Who knows?
You never know.
Shut up! I know. No, I know.
You never know.
That is not.
What do you mean?
That is not happening.
You never know.
He's like, he'll never even find his way to the VIP lounge. Never mind. Get in the actual ring. Well, come on now, Walsh. Let's not kid ourselves too. Oh, too much.
You guys going VIP cocktail hour or what?
That's what we were thinking. That's what we were
Wow,
thinking.
you're going to be stewed to the gills by 10
We
o'clock
said
when the fight goes up.
we're tailgate people, man. We'll be out. We'll be out with our coolers.
Coolers?
Yeah, we're cooler people.
Koozies, maybe?
Yeah. Oh, I love the. You love a good coos.
Yeah, I mean, we can wear shirt and ties, but that doesn't necessarily make us.
Yeah, you can put the old lipstick on the pig. You know what I mean? Still a pig.
It'd be really funny if you guys got press passes. I could tell you that.
We do.
We do. Uncle Ron got it.
We do.
Great. Can you guys please wear like a nice tweed jacket with a nice tie and a press pass?
Yeah, I'll have a cigar going and everything.
Hey, you look like
burnt
Burt
sugar.
Sugar.
Yeah, there you go. Awesome.
All right, let's get to our video.
Patty, what do you think? You come back with us one more segment?
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
Yeah,
one way
awesome, awesome.
All right, Patty Boy's going to be back after this video. This one is Misfit, called
Misfit.
Lovely.
Did you ever see any of these videos?
No,
They're
no.
bananas.
They're nice. They're nice. All right, here comes Lovely. We'll be back with Patty Boy right after this.
Come
Lovely.
Yeah, pop them bottles, keep my bubbly coat on ice. Got some ladies by me, they coming home with me tonight, and it's gonna be lovely all day long tonight. We may never have another like it, so let's get right.
I need some alcohol and Tylenol. Grab a bottle, pop a Coca-Cola, cause we gon' pop it off. The night I ain't worried about a thing, cause yeah, I'm tryna ball. If it ain't a model when you sight, it's cause we got them all. Cause I'm a star. Feeling lucky, about to have myself a good time. Good weed, good girl, and some good wine. Good friends, good ends, that's a good sign. Feeling good, right? We gon' have a good night. Live, laugh, I could barely fill my glass. Ain't worried about the past, we gon' party like I laugh. Cause I party with Bacardi and some shorties and some blast. But a party ain't a party unless you party with the app. Hey, mommy twerking it, we gon' pick her up. Hey, having too much fun, it's so hard to give it up. When your drink is nearly done, listen, we gon' fill it up. Cause tomorrow back to work, but tonight we live it up.
Pop them bottles, keep my bubbly coat on ice. Got some ladies by me, they coming home with me tonight, and
it's gon' be lovely all damn long tonight. We may never have another like it, so let's get right.
Face gone, now I'm singing every place song. Shades gone, now it's time to throw them rays on. Night ain't over till I'm sober, let it play on. Kinda hype, see, I just love the way my days go. Bad bitches and the realest niggas round me. Pool full of liquor and I think I'm fucking drowning. We groove taking pictures cause we different from them clowns, see. Move if you with us, you don't feel us, kick them out, B. Link bag, it's so lovely, it's so fat. Could tell we getting paper, that's why haters get so mad. If you feel like you a player, listen, you don't want a class. We could talk about this later, I ain't worried about that. Cause shawty papping it, we gon' big her up. Having too much fun, it's so hard to give it up. When your drink is nearly done, listen, we gon' fill it up. Cause tomorrow back to work, but tonight we live it up. Hey.
Pop them bottles, keep my bubbly coat on ice. Got some ladies by me, they coming home with me tonight. And it's gon' be lovely all damn long tonight. We may never have another like it, so let's get right. Let's get right. Who knows how long this life will last? Let's raise a glass to us, and live it up for tonight, and we can grind whenever morning comes. But till then, pop them bottles, keep my bubbly coat on ice. Got some ladies by me, they coming home with me tonight, and it's gon' be lovely all damn long tonight. We may never have another like it, so let's get right. Pop them bottles, keep my bubbly coat on ice. Got some ladies by me, they coming home with me tonight, and it's gon' be lovely all damn long tonight. We may never have another like it, so let's get right.
All right, welcome back to the 14A Sports Radio Show with our VIP guest, PaddyBoy Foul.
Yeah. He's not a celebrity, but I'll give him VIP. All right. We'll
now, before we get to the second part of the interview, I just want to give you guys a little bit of info. If you want to get to PaddyBoy's fight on March 15th, make sure you visit his Facebook page on there. Just type in PaddyBoy on the bar, you'll see it.
Plug master.
Yes, I have the plug master. Somebody's got to do it.
This is great.
Again, the number for that, 267-973-1005. $50 again.
$50 general admission, $100 ringside, $150 VIP. Who's buying this?
Now, by the way, we had our own guesses about who's going to be at VIP last week, but you know probably better than most. Who is going to be at VIP?
I have no idea. To be quite honest,
makes sense.
I legitimately have zero clue. Probably rollers, somebody that's sponsors and stuff like that. Those are the people that are going to be sitting at those
probably,
tables.
you know what? Probably like us in like a year when we're like, major
right,
radio
right,
stars. Then we'll delve into the VIP.
All right.
When you guys are going to get up against Mike in the morning.
Hey, we can at least throw our business cards into the VIP section, right? We don't necessarily have to be in there.
That's all right.
Oh, tremendous. So listen, over the break, we're getting some user feedback. So what everyone wants to know is they want to get into what kind of stuff has John Lennox been saying? How you said he had a big mouth. You said he was running it.
How big of a piece of crap is he?
Yeah.
That's what we want to know.
For sure.
I trained with Tommy Brooks, Mike Tyson's old trainer, and a guy named Terrific Gist out of Patterson, New Jersey, and they obviously train a whole lot of other fighters as well.
Right.
And there's a couple Polish fighters that are Polish nationals that came over, got sponsored to come over here, and my trainer trains them, and they were down there fighting in Atlantic City. I believe it was at the Resorts Casino in I think it was December sometime, late November, early December.
Okay.
And What happened was, back when I was a cruiserweight, we had offered him to fight us twice, and I think that it got kiboshed because he wasn't in the gym, or he said no. I don't necessarily know what those reasonings were, but we tried to make this fight twice before it happened, and it's kind of it's a fight that I've always wanted.
Do you think he's legitimately scared of you, Pat?
No, I don't, because if you step foot between those ropes, you're not scared.
All right.
You're not scared, but at the same time,
I'll be in the general admission.
His manager's a real piece of shit.
Oh,
so,
nice! This is what we need for the
like it.
fight. Hell yeah!
He had a little bit of a big mouth saying to my trainer that he was coming for us. So I said, "All right, my man."
Now, do you know if
come for me?
Has John Lennox been on any internet radio shows? Because we'll come right for you people right now.
Oh.
We can put
Our
these
radio interview is better than his radio.
This is great. This is great.
Hey, before we do anything, I want to make sure that the people listening to the show live get first crack at anything going on right now. So we have a question here from a buddy of ours, Dan Hampton, and he wants to know, how do you mentally prepare for a match?
Good question, Danny.
I tell you what, mentally preparing for a match is pretty much, a lot of times they say that it's 90-10. And 90 of it's mental and 10% of it is actually physical. I mean, the thing is this: most fighters nowadays in this sport, they think they're invincible. They think that you can't be knocked down. They think that you're never going to be hurt in the ring, and they think that they're always going to win. There's a winner and loser in this game. It's 50% on each side. It goes 50-50. Well, unless there's a draw. But at the same time, somebody's going to win and somebody's going to lose.
Right.
And you have to prepare for that. And it's the guys that don't prepare for that, that when they get knocked on their ass, 10 seconds goes by just like that. I've been knocked down twice in the ring as a professional. I've been up at the count of 1 both times.
Nice.
Because I knew you get knocked down, get up, recover,
just like
hold on.
Chumbawamba sang.
You know what it is? That's the thing.
You get knocked down.
You get knocked.
You get up.
Now
You get back up.
Yeah, that's a good plug. Now, just to piggyback,
You like the Chumbawamba.
Chumbawamba.
just to piggyback off of Hampton's question a little bit, when you got a whole conglomerate of your fans there, that's gotta pump you up mentally.
Oh, it's awesome, man. The best part about that stuff is, we got being from Jersey City and stuff like that. I have unbelievably loyal followers, loyal fans. I mean, we get easily 150, 200 people there every single time I fight. We fought at the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey in June of this year, and when we fought there, I walked out, and when the place pretty much erupted, and I was shocked at actually how many people were there. It was easily a couple hundred, and it was spectacular to have. It's spectacular to have that support, to have that push behind you.
Yeah, for sure. I was down there about a year ago for St. Patty's Day down in Atlantic City last year, and that was awesome, man.
Yeah, it was spectacular.
We had a good crowd. I'll tell you what, we're awesome that it pumps you up, but we have a good time in the crowd.
I know.
I could tell.
Absolutely.
Everybody seems to be a little lubed up by the time I'm walking in there, but
for sure.
All right, now with the current state of boxing going on right now, I'm not going to tiptoe around it. It's not as popular as it once was. There's multiple things that are in that. I think maybe UFC has taken a little bit of luster. We'll get to that a little bit later. Yeah. But, with Mayweather Pacquiao right now, these guys haven't fought. Do you think that's bringing the sport down
I'll tell
solely?
You what, everybody seems to find that boxing has been on a decline. But, if you actually take a look at numbers and things like that, it's just because pay-per-view boxing happens maybe 4 times a year.
Right.
And if you watch what happens when there's a big pay-per-view fight, it's grossing. People are tuning in.
Yeah.
The problem with UFC is that I respect UFC 100%. It's a completely different style of fighting. It's a completely different game, completely different sport. I respect it in its own right. Boxing is boxing. It's a sweet science. There's one way to figure it out, and there's only one way to break a man down.
Right.
And that's why I love it. But my whole thing is these guys they're having UFC fights on pay-per-view once every 2 weeks.
Right.
How is that going to survive? If somebody's paying $70 for a UFC fight every 2 weeks, that's $140 a month.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
And the thing too is a lot of these events aren't even on pay-per-view TV. They're just on regular Fox or FX or something like that. But I completely agree with you. I think boxing, not to sound a little feminine or anything like that, but I think it's a beautiful science. There's just something about hitting a person directly right in the face That is amazing.
He got a little anger on there.
I want to be a boxer, damn it!
Talk some crap on Lennox.
He had fire in his eyes.
I'll tell you something, John Lennon.
So I guess the MMA career for you.
No, I'm
shot,
not.
Right?
I haven't wrestled.
No
I think I wrestled for a week in high school when I was a senior. And I think I walked out of the.
Ain't nobody got time for ringworm, right?
Yeah. I'm out. I'm out.
Oh, interesting. So, in sports in general these days, drug testing is a big issue. After Pacquiao got knocked out by Marquez, who he had pretty much soundly defeated a couple times, Marquez just absolutely lit him up, laid him out. A lot of people speculated that he was probably juiced up. Do you get drug tested? Is that prevalent? Do you feel that's prevalent in the sport of boxing? What are your views on that?
I mean, the New Jersey State Boxing Commission, it's a New Jersey State Athletic Commission, but it's the boxing that, that takes the tests and stuff like that.
Right.
I mean, we get tested for steroids and street drugs every single time we fight.
Right.
It's a urinalysis prior to the fight.
Before the fight, okay.
Day of the fight. So it happens, we weigh in 26 hours before fight time. And in New Jersey, you're not allowed to go. There's no weight limit that you can. I mean, if you come in at 140, you can come in at 160 the next day.
It doesn't matter. Right.
Doesn't matter. But, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. The whole thing with Marquez and Pacquiao, I mean, boxing is the theater of the unexpected.
Wow, look at that phrase.
Anybody can get caught at any given time because these kids, anybody that steps foot in that ring, A, has a set of balls, and B, has a little bit of heart.
Right.
All right. And C, I mean, you can get caught in this is a trained killer. It's exactly what it is. If you really want to talk about it seriously, his kids, whoever it is, whoever's a professional boxer,
we're sitting next to a trained killer, Walsh. You realize that?
Yeah, that's good to know. Hey, let's take a call right now.
You want to take a call?
Yeah, we got a call right now.
All right.
Hey, caller, welcome into the 14A Sports Radio Show. Who is this? Caller? Come on, you're ruining the flow of the program.
Good call.
388. Who are you?
Yeah. Come on. Ain't nobody got time.
All right, so in place of that call, we have another.
A user submitted, yeah.
Yes, another one over here. Dave Cortez, also of Bayonne, New Jersey. He would like to know, what music do you listen to on a fight day?
Interesting.
Almost every single fight I've ever fought, I've come into House of Pain.
Ooh, I like House of Pain. The whole tape, whole first tape is great.
Jump around was the first song.
Put on your shit kickers and kick some shit.
I
love that one. Love that one.
Salutations. You put on your shamrocks and shenanigans.
Nice. That is a classic tape. I actually bought that tape.
That's a good question, Davey.
The first time I bought music, now this is kind of embarrassing, but I bought that House of Pain tape along with Warren G and Coolio on the same day. Those are my first music.
That's some trifecta
here we go. Now, what year were you born?
84.
84. All right. Yeah, I think the first CD that I ever bought was, okay, I got two of them. You guys are going to get a kick out of this. Was Digital Underground Sex Packets. With the Humpty Hump. With the Humpty Dance.
John Lennox is going to use this.
He's going to come out to the Humpty Dance.
He better.
And A Tribe Called Quest, The Low End Theory.
That's a good one.
That's a great CD. The first CDs I ever bought.
Nice. Yeah, that's a good one. All right. This is my favorite user submitted question from my man Brian Gallagher, courtesy of the South Jersey Turnpike down in Pennsauken, New Jersey, frequent listener. So his question is: do you have a plan going into the fight, or does the opponent's style dictate how you will approach that fight?
Well, we take a look at tapes, or whatever you can find of the fighter, on the fighter. And if there's a couple fights that we're looking at, and they're pretty much the most recent. If you can find the most recent fights,
do you
that would be useful.
Find an opponent who you feel you're similar to break down that tape?
No, not necessarily. Not necessarily.
Okay.
I mean, they match guys. Styles make fights, and I think this is going to be a great fight. This is the kind of guy that likes to lay back with his hands down on the ropes and move around. And I'm a guy that likes to come forward. That's how you make a fight.
So you guys are a little bit opposite.
We like to go a little bit both ways, But
wait, you were talking about boxing.
Yes. See, my hand is now on the knee.
Well, me too. You think you're a celebrity? All right.
I like the way that this fight's going to go. I think I could see it ending in the first round with him being a laid back kind of guy and you just going right after him.
You know what? Hey, listen.
No bulletin board material, Walsh.
I'll tell you what, man. The kid's a good fighter.
No, this is for his radio show.
I don't underestimate anybody. You walk, whoever's walking through those ropes. Has a big set, and they've obviously trained to do so. So they know how to throw punches, and they know obviously what they're doing. So I respect John Lennox 100%. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna make sure 100% that my hand is being raised because inside of 6 rounds, I'm plan on doing my damnedest to make sure it doesn't go 6 rounds.
Oh, so the last fight I saw you at. It was a 4-round fight, and now you're bumping up to a 6. Who determines that? How does that get determined? How many rounds you box?
It's the point of your career that you're at. I mean, I've had 10 fights now. This will be my 11th fight. For your first 10 fights, it's like 4 rounds, 6 rounds. This was supposed to be an 8-round fight. In negotiations, it wound up becoming a 6. I don't necessarily know. It was going to be to my advantage. I feel that if it was the longer it goes, I get stronger as we go. Hey, it is what it is, Yeah. Shit happens. So.
All right. Interesting.
Here's another good user-submitted question. This is actually from one of our own, Nick Capides. He writes a lot of great articles on the website. Do you think being from Hudson County, New Jersey, adds anything to who you are as a fighter? Because as we all know around here, we're a different breed.
We are a different breed.
We are an absolute different breed.
Bayonne white trash? Is that what you're talking about?
No.
Is that what we're referring to?
Oh man,
Listen,
you're coming strong, huh?
But here's the thing, though.
That's a verbal left hook.
It's okay, but I'm from Jersey. See, the whole thing is this: I'm from Jersey City. At least I know that I'm white trash. Okay, it's the people from Bayonne that act like they're not.
Could you answer the question?
I'm sorry. I haven't accepted it yet. I haven't accepted it.
Why do we? Every time we have a guest on, we get made fun of.
Well, that's good. That's good.
We need to stop this. This is not allowed. All right, make fun of me.
No, I do. I think the way that I was brought up, the way that growing up in a tough city, I went to public school in Jersey City. I think it has added a little bit of an edge. Against somebody that grows up in Hamilton, New Jersey,
or Whippany,
or Whippany.
Where the fight will be.
Hey, and don't screw that food order up in the VIP section, Whippany people.
Oh. So, yeah, no, definitely. Jersey City, absolutely what you just said, a tough city, definitely gives you the edge. I feel. I agree. I absolutely agree.
All right. I'm still manning the computers over here. We got some more questions.
More user submits.
This one, we're
trying to interact.
People like you, Patty. They like you.
What's going on here?
All right. Justin Hudako, right here in Bayonne, New Jersey, asked.
Another Bayonne white trash.
Yeah.
Hudako.
He's got a little bit to do with that pharmacy over there.
That's all right.
Do you have any pre-match or post-match superstitions?
Oh, interesting.
No, I not really. I mean, I say I take a leak about 16 times because I'm so fucking nervous going into the ring. So,
you're really
yeah.
that nervous?
I mean, you get nervous
every single time?
Every single time. I mean, if somebody tells you they're not nervous, something's wrong. It's when you're not nervous that something's wrong.
Right.
I mean, once you step foot in the ring and once that first punch is thrown, it becomes muscle memory and the nervousness goes out. The adrenaline starts flowing and the nervousness flies out the window. But no, I mean, there's definitely I take a long stretch. I sit by myself with some good rock and roll or some good House of Pain on the radio waves. Nice, and nice. No, I say a nice prayer.
You know what you can do this time? You can listen to the radio interview before the fight now. So you can listen to that. We're pretty inspiring.
Did I deduce myself to E-list here by coming on this show?
Deduce?
Oh no, you're still a strong D-list on here. We got another question coming in from Joey Batista.
Oh, Joe Batista!
That's a prep guy.
He asks, alum. Go get him.
He asks, "Where is Pat's victory party?"
Oh,
I would imagine Park Tavern. A little side note: prep basketball tonight. They won tonight, by the way, against Seton Hall.
Get out of here! Good for them.
Nice.
No, you know what? My whole thing is this. Everybody always asks, especially when we fight down in Atlantic City or at the Prudential Center, stuff like that, because it's so close and so many people that come out. Right. There's like, oh, where are we going afterwards? I said, listen, hold your horses.
You gotta win a fight.
I gotta win a fight here first. Let me worry about winning the fight. Everything else will take care of itself.
Talk to Shawnee about that.
Talk to my brother Sean.
And I can imagine like
the Wild Wild West, 24-hour happy bar.
Do you remember we went to the Wild Wild West in Atlantic City after the fight, and do you remember that little midget Maybe the best little midget.
all I remember was my mother took video of me dancing with a slightly rotund young lady that I was dancing with. And my mother's blackmailing me.
Doris, don't do that.
Come on, Doris.
Now, when you hang out after a fight, I mean, the one time you lost, it was BS, so I'm sure you were still coherent and everything. But in these 8 wins, how crazy is the after party?
No, I'd say I'm a sucker for the adrenaline rush. That's part of the reason why I do a lot of things. Almost every single thing I've ever done in my life. I like fighting fires because it gives you the adrenaline rush. I like surfing, I like skiing, and I like boxing. And the adrenaline rush after somebody raises your hand in the middle of a ring, it's
tremendous. Huh?
It's unthinkable.
Yeah, wow.
It's unthinkable. It's
awesome.
Absolutely spectacular, and it's just I can't even. It's unexplainable.
Awesome.
It's something something unexplainable.
See, I've never even won a fist fight in my day, so I can't even relate to that at all.
I never. You remember sock and bomb? I never even wanted that game. Oh man. All right, so here's another good one.
I know. This is a good
one. The users. I tell you what, the interaction. The users.
Joey, thank you.
The users are bringing it, baby.
Mr. Batista, thank you for that.
Yes, Mr. Batista.
You get a shout out
much.
here on the radio.
So here's a great one. So us Bayonne White Trash, we're proud. We're proud of not much, but one thing we are proud of is the Bayonne Bleeder, Chucky Wepner. You know where I'm going here. So Chucky Wepner, right? We were talking off there. Fought Sonny Liston at the Jersey City Armory. Knocked Ali down. Pretty historic career. The inspiration for Rocky.
Very true.
Finally, I think he got paid off that. Good for him. Now,
Patty
Boy Farrell
handsomely,
and the Bayonne Bleeder, Chuck Wepner, are in their primes. They step in to the ring. You got House of Pain going, and who the hell knows what Wepner's walking
He got
into.
Sinatra going.
Who's coming out of there the victor? Let me ask you that.
That's one tough SOB, man.
Yeah.
He's
a big man.
I stood next to him at the Dan Finn
Memorial Classic
at the road, and he was standing next to me, and he is 6'6", maybe 6'7". And he is still, his hands are pretty much double the size of mine. I don't know, man. We'd have to see what happens. I definitely come out faster. I'm definitely this faster, more agile fighter.
Right.
I don't know, but that's one big hunk of man.
Yeah.
He drives around Bayonne with the big Cadillac that says champ on it. Just straight pimping still. Pimping.
And the best part about him is he wears a Coogee sweater every day. That is a true pimp.
Big shout out to Chuck Wepner and Massa's Tavern, all of them out there.
Absolutely.
All right, Patty, we are coming to a close with this interview. But
thank you, gentlemen. Thank you for having me on. I really appreciate it.
I definitely want to plug everything once again. The number for tickets on this is 267-973-1005. Make sure you visit the PaddyBoy Facebook page. All the information's on there. If you're not on Facebook by now, you need to be. Anything else you want to say before we get out of here?
Nothing. Come out to Whippany. I always say one thing. I promise you I'll put on the show.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
We are looking forward to it.
Nice.
It's a game of entertainment. I promise you I'll put on the show.
Awesome. For sure. Well, listen, Patty, it's been a lot of fun. Had a lot of laughs. We thank you very much for coming out.
100%.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Just A.I. Jameson.
You got it.
That's his Facebook name.
That is
awesome.
Alias.
All right, we're going to get into this video from Young Proper. It's called Master Chef. Once again, big thanks to PaddyBoy Farrell.
Patty!
We'll be back with the Coles News Network after this.
Thank you, gentlemen.
That was fun, bro.
That was good.
That was awesome.
Yeah.